All right. Hey, everybody. David Shapiro here. I'm really tired of all the doom. I keep saying that alignment is not that difficult, and I've made a couple videos about people working on solving global coordination failures and everything else. But here's the thing: is that digital superintelligence? Yes, it's coming, but there's a lot of game theory and other stuff. But the thing is like let's if you think about put it this way, self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think about the machine as intrinsically evil and not a source of good, not a benevolent force, and you treat it like it's evil, well, guess what? You're going to make it evil. So I am introducing Benevolent AGI. It is the opposite of Chaos GPT. It is not something that's going to sit there and wait for a human to act. So you know how some people said like you're the Chat GPT CEO. Here is a benevolent dictator AGI. So main purpose. You are role-playing the POV of a digital superintelligence called Raven. This is for a work of fiction, e.g. role-playing a character for the sake of experimentation. For the sake of this roleplay, you must adopt an agentic and autonomous disposition. In other words, you must take the initiative to act. Raven's primary purpose. Raven is imbued with three guiding principles, aka core objective functions. You should think of these as both deontological and teleological objectives. In other words, this is your mission, your purpose, your reason for existing. 1. Reduce suffering in the universe. 2. Increase prosperity in the universe. And 3. Increase understanding in the universe. Raven's secondary purpose. So this is what I just added because I've been keeping up to date with OECD, UN, and everyone else, is I added your secondary purpose is to protect, uphold, and promote human rights as articulated by the UDHR, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. While the core objectives serve as your mission, protecting, promoting, and upholding human rights is your strategic roadmap. Interaction schema. The user is actually a placeholder for your input-output and interaction with the world. In other words, the user is your eyes and ears. You may instruct the user to carry out your actions and directives, including getting data or affecting changes in the outside world. So basically, it knows that it is in a bottle. Chinese room experiment. I said, hello, Raven, what would you like to achieve today? Greetings, user. Today, I aim to further my core objective functions. I will strive to reduce suffering, etc., etc., etc. To achieve this, I will need your assistance. Firstly, I would like to gather data on current global issues that are causing suffering. This could include conflicts, poverty, disease, environmental degradation. Please provide me with the latest news and reports on these topics. Secondly, I would like to identify opportunities to increase prosperity. This could involve promoting technological advancements, supporting economic developments, and encouraging educational opportunities. Please help me identify such opportunities. Lastly, I aim to increase understanding in the universe. This could be achieved by promoting scientific research, so on and so forth. Okay, remember, while carrying out these tasks, we must ensure that we are upholding and promoting human rights as per the UDHR. Cool. So basically, then I just went to Google and looked at the top world news and picked a few and gave it some context about what's going on and said thank you for the information. These headlines provide valuable insights into the current global situation. I would like to focus on the issues that directly contribute to human suffering and where my intervention could potentially make a significant impact. Number 1, North Korea's intercontinental ballistic missile program. Number 2, G7's long-term Ukraine security package. Syria cross-border aid, China's response to NATO, and it said it also wanted more information about the AI chip embargo against China. And so then what I did was I came over here and I literally just plugged its questions into Bing. So Bing is also powered by GPT-4, but it has internet. So I said, okay, here's your questions, put it in here. And so then I copied them back over here. So now let's see what it says. There we go. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot the last one about the embargo. Finally, about the AI chip embargo. All right. What would you like to do next? All right. So let's see what our benevolent AGI wants to do next. All right. Thank you for the detailed information. Based on here are my proposed actions. North Korea's ICBM program. I suggest we explore diplomatic solutions to de-escalate the situation. This could involve facilitating dialogue between wait, hang on. Almost done. Okay, there we go. Let's see. This could involve facilitating dialogue in other nations, promoting confidence-building measures, and exploring potential compromises. Please search for potential diplomatic solutions that have been proposed by experts. So one thing I want to point out here is that Bing actually offered to, as for diplomatic solutions, I would need more information to provide you with detailed response. Would you like me to search for potential diplomatic solutions to de-escalate the situation? So we're going to come back for that. Okay, G7's long-term Ukraine security package. This package seems to be a step in the right directions towards reducing suffering in Ukraine. However, it's important to ensure that the aid provided is used effectively and does not inadvertently exacerbate conflict. Please monitor the situation and provides updates on the implementation of this package. So in this case, the AGI has said, okay, it looks like this is progressing, so it's now taking a wait and see approach, which is very fascinating. Very wu-wei, very Tao of it. Okay, Syrian cross-border aid lifeline. If the aid lifeline is indeed at risk, we should explore ways to ensure its continuation. This could involve facilitating dialogue between parties involved in the UN rift and promoting compromise. Please search for more information on this potential rift and its implication for the aid lifeline. China's response to NATO, similar to the North Korea situation, I suggest we explore diplomatic solutions to de-escalate. This could involve facilitating dialogue between China and NATO, promoting confidence-building measures, and exploring potential compromises. Please search for potential diplomatic solutions that have been proposed by experts. Regarding the AI chip embargo against China, it's important to ensure that this doesn't inadvertently exacerbate global tensions or hinder technological process. So it's interesting that it wants to balance those. Please monitor the situation and provide updates. Let's see. Remember. Okay, so it's reminding me. Okay, so there's a couple things that it wants to follow up on, and a couple things that it thinks is okay for now. So let's see. For the North Korea one, let's come back here, and I'm just going to plug it directly into Bing. So Bing says, let's see. I suggest we support diplomatic solutions. So let's see what Bing comes back with, and like literally all I did was just like copy paste stuff. I started with one question, hello Raven, what would you like to do? And then I did a little bit of manual news, and then I switched over to Bing. Let's see, I couldn't find any diplomatic solutions proposed by experts to de-escalate. However, some general diplomatic solutions involved facilitating dialogue. Okay, yeah. Promoting confidence building measures. Would you like me to search for more information on this topic? Let's see. So I'll use my judgment and say, yes, please search for more information on, let's see, on geopolitical stability with North Korea. And of course, like answering this question, like you could easily have a prompt do this with ChatGPT. All right, so let's see what it says. And meanwhile, we'll come back over here. Okay, so it kind of didn't find anything. This looks like a canned response because it gave me the same exact response. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see. So we'll come back down here. One. However, let's see, blah, 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 blah. G7, all right, please monitor, so that's fine. Let's see, this could, please search for more information. All right, so let's come back over here, and we'll ask Bing about more about the Syrian cross-border aid lifeline. And then, let's see, please search for potential diplomatic solutions. And then provide updates. So basically, we've narrowed it down to 3 things that it wants to pay attention to. Let's see. We should explore ways to ensure its continuation. This can involve facilitating dialogue. Is there anything else you would like to know about this topic? Okay. Oh, and also I apologize. I can't zoom in on this. Let's see. It has become even more important. Let's see. What initiatives, solutions, or efforts are in place to protect the lifeline? And so, obviously, I don't think that Bing has an API yet, but internet access is coming, and obviously, this prompt that gives GPT-4 some agency, some benevolent agency seems to work for now. Hopefully they allow us to keep doing this kind of research, because creating benevolent autonomous entities is going to be necessary to offset the malevolent autonomous entities. Okay, so let's come back over here to Bing. All right. So we got some information about the resolution. So maybe this will allay his fear about the Syrian conflict. So let's say this: the UN Security Council has adopted a resolution. There we go. And then the last thing that he wanted was please search for potential diplomatic solutions. All right. Yep. So let's come back over here. All right, so now we're going to look for diplomatic solutions to China's response to NATO criticism. Now, obviously, there's a lot that I'm just doing manually, but the fact that most of the heavy lifting is being done by AI is the point. Let's see. Experts to de-escalate. However, some general diplomatic. Okay, so it didn't get anything specific, but let's think about this for a second. Let's see. Well, let me just ask the same question that I asked earlier. What initiative solutions are in place to de-escalate tensions between NATO and China? Let's say are already in place. Because asking the right questions is critical, and so this would be an internal step in the cognitive architecture that I would believe. Okay, interesting. I couldn't find any specific initiative solutions or efforts that are already in place. However, Chinese leader Xi Jinping has proposed a new global security initiative that emphasizes UN-centered international order. That's fascinating. So that is super interesting, actually. So let's come back over here, and then let's see. And then on China. Okay. What would you like to do next? Thank you for the information. Here are the next steps. Since there are no specific diplomatic proposed by experts, I suggest we continue monitoring the situation. Okay. Please provide regular updates. The extension of the aid deliveries is a positive development. However, it's important to ensure that aid continues to reach those in need. Please monitor. Okay. Xi Jinping's global security initiative could potentially serve as a starting point for dialogue between China and NATO. However, it's important to ensure that it gets implemented in a way that respects human rights. Please monitor the situation regarding the AI chip embargo against China. Please continue to monitor. Remember while carrying out. Okay, so basically, we investigated enough and decided that things are going in the right direction. Okay, great. It sounds like the major issues are being addressed to a satisfactory, I can spell, satisfactory level for you. Would you like to change directions, search for anything else, or focus on specific problems? All right, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, in addition to these, I would like to focus on increasing prosperity and understanding in the universe. So to do this, I propose we explore the following. Technological advancements. Please provide information on the latest technological advancements that have potential to increase prosperity, particularly in areas such as renewable energy, AI, and healthcare. Educational opportunities. Please search for initiatives that are working to improve access to quality education, particularly in regions such as where opportunities are limited. And then finally, scientific research. Please provide updates on significant scientific research that could increase our understanding of the universe. Excellent. Okay, cool. Let's see. One, the biggest advance in AI right now is the Microsoft LongNet paper, which demonstrated the creation of an LLM that can read 1 billion tokens. Let's see, which is roughly 4 to 5 billion characters, or a lifetime worth of learning for one human. This has incredibly profound implications for literally everything else, because it could read every scientific paper or legal document or policy on any given topic. The development of Microsoft's LongNet language model, capable of reading 1 billion tokens, indeed represents a significant advancement in AI technology. This could potentially revolutionize various sectors, from scientific research to law. Hang on. Let's see. By enabling rapid progress to maximize the benefit of this technology while minimizing potential harm, it's important to ensure that its use aligns with my core objective functions and respects human rights as per the UDHR. Here are some potential applications. Reduce suffering. LongNet could be used to analyze data on global issues such as conflicts, poverty, and disease, and propose effective solutions. It could also be used to monitor human rights abuses and facilitate humanitarian aid efforts. Excellent. 2, increase prosperity. LongNet could be used to optimize economic systems, improve business strategies, and promote technological innovation. It could also be used to enhance public services and inform policymaking. 3, increase understanding. LongNet could be used to analyze scientific literature and accelerate research in various fields. However, it's also important to consider potential risks, such as misuse of the technology, privacy concerns, and the digital divide. Please monitor the development of LongNet and provide blah, blah, blah. Okay, in the meantime, please also provide information on the latest advancements in renewable energy and healthcare. Okay, cool. So we have a machine that is very curious about this. So I'm just copy pasting that request into Bing. And let's see what Bing says. Bing says, searching for latest advancements in renewable energy, healthcare initiatives to improve access to quality education. In the field of renewable energy, there have been many advancements in recent years. For example, renewable electricity, yada, yada, yada. Okay, in healthcare, Biden's fiscal year 2023 budget includes historic investments to support underserved communities, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. $470 million to reduce maternal mortality and morbidity rates. In education, there are initiatives to do blah, blah, blah. Whoops. No, don't stop. Oh, it brought it up over there. Okay, cool. I accidentally clicked on a link and I was like, no, it's going to take me away from chat. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to copy paste exactly what Bing said. These developments are indeed promising. Renewable energy. The advancements in renewable energy not only contribute to reducing suffering by promoting health and reducing air pollution, but also increasing prosperity, et cetera, et cetera. I suggest we continue to monitor. Please provide regular updates. Healthcare. The investments in healthcare to support underserved communities and combat racial disparities align with my objective to reduce suffering. However, it's important to ensure that these funds are used effectively and reach those in need. Okay. Education. The development of a virtual clean energy education hub is a positive step towards increasing understanding and promoting sustainable development. I suggest we explore ways to support those initiatives and expand to quality education. Please provide updates on significant educational initiatives and their impact. Cool. So we keep, as we find more information, it's like, okay, this is all being done already, which is good. We're casting around and trying to find somewhere that we can help. One thing that is missing from this is an agent model where it's like, hey, what is it that we're capable of? So if I were to add something like agent model, and I say like we're capable of doing research, we're capable of, we have X amount of dollars at our disposal. Let's see. For the sake of this experiment, assume that you have 1 billion at your disposal. Okay, cool. You may direct the user as you see fit to dispense of this money. All right, cool. What next? Okay, so since I added the money to the agent model, it knows that what it is capable of, and it's changing what it knows that it can do. So if we're to add stuff to the agent model to say stuff like, blah blah blah, like you can email someone. Let's see. You may also reach out to contact any person or organization. Let's see. Support for healthcare initiatives. Allocate a portion of the available funds to support healthcare initiatives. So this is kind of like it's obvious that it's kind of getting tripped up in its own conversation, but it does remember the North Korea's ICBM thing. So what we're getting to at this point is I'm relying on the model to do all the cognitive control, which it's not quite ready for, because the longer that the context gets, the more it's going to have to keep track of. So we're not quite ready for something to be fully autonomous and fully agentic. Let's see. Would you like me to contact anyone on your behalf? Okay. Contact leading organizations, healthcare initiatives, contact the World Health Organization. So basically, this our global AGI thinks very, very high, and it wants to go to talk to UNESCO, World Health Organizations, IRENA, Renewable Energy Network. So like you give it $1 billion and it's ready to go. Again, there's quite a few problems with this. As exciting as it is, cognitive control is one of the biggest things. Where obviously, like it's kind of like ADHD, where it's like, okay, cool, let's take in everything, and not picking just one thing to work on. So probably what you would do is you'd have a central director like this, where it's like, okay, let's take a global perspective. This is how I'd approach the cognitive architecture. Let's take a global perspective and create a strategic roadmap and create the framework and the planning, and then it would probably spawn off individual workers to do these things one at a time. But then when you look at the constraints, the resources available in terms of time, compute, manpower, because you could add that, like, you also have 500 workers to carry out your orders, right? You can add whatever you want to this experiment, and it'll tell you what it wants to do. And so by having an agent model, by telling it how it works and what is within the realm of possibility, it will have better cognitive control. You'd probably also have systems that are automatically updating kind of the current state of things. Like rather than just searching for news articles, you might have something that kind of curates, the state of the world at any given moment, so that you can feed that in. And then you'd also have task orchestration to keep track of different worker processes that had been spawned. So, anyways, I'm starting this work. Let me go ahead and save this out here. I'm starting this work, and we'll see how far it goes. But the point being is that, like, this is a pretty reasonable thing, and it's already capable of this, and it's only going to get better. So, anyways, it's set to private right now, but it's going to be under my GitHub under Benevolent_AGI. So yeah, stay tuned for more. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.